So, disclaimer, this podcast video will not be easy to watch. It's going to be pretty crazy. This also is the first one. So, now we'll introduce our guest, the biggest local meme lord and a very controversial person around here, and arguably the most underrated person that I know, EVANS! Woo! How you doing today?
Pretty tired. My fucking teeth hurt because I had to put in a new pair of Invisalign that I forgot. So I'm supposed to put in a new one every single week. I wore the same one for a whole entire month, and I'm like, bro, my dentist appointment is tomorrow, bro. I'm
that
screwed.
Sucks.
I know. I'm done.
All right, I have a question to start this off.
Okay.
So, describe yourself. Who is EVANS?
Okay. EVANS is somebody that actually, I'm gonna start with what I used to be. I used to be somebody that would try to make everybody happy and try to be liked by everybody. And I'm like, you know what? That's probably not gonna work. You can't please everybody. Yeah. Then I started to please most people.
Yeah.
Like I'm like most people. Like I don't want to be hated, but if like I have views or something, like I will say them, but I still don't want you to hate me.
Okay.
Like,
so you're just like edgy.
Yeah, I guess. Like
I feel that.
I just don't like being disliked by people, and like I like making people laugh.
Okay. Yeah. And that's one of the hardest things because we do that too. We try and do things, but some people don't like it, and then other people's like it. So I totally understand. So, what would you say you're most known for?
Probably my meme account, or
that's what I figured.
Or telling a teacher junior year to suck my pee-pee.
Okay, yeah. So I'll have you mention that. I was gonna mention that you're a really smart guy.
Yeah.
You're really good at school. You had a 4.0. Do you want to tell that story? Or like parts of it, or explain.
Well, okay, there are like these challenge things that we had to do, and I missed school. She wouldn't help us, and I'm like, okay, so I cheat off Tanner, and then she's like, hey, this looks just like Tanner. So I'm like, yeah, because it is Tanner's. And then so I got 0 out of 75 on that, and then she continued to not help me, and I'm like, you know what? Then I got pissed one day because I had like anger problems.
And did that bring your 4.0 down?
Yeah, I got a 92 in that class. I had like a 78%, but I got like a 99 on the final, so I still got a 92 in the class.
Okay.
So
but you thought it was gonna mess with your 4.0. Like you were annoyed that like everything.
Yeah. So then I made a Snapchat post, cussing her out, saying a lot of very, very bad words, saying how the reason that she's that her husband divorced her because she's such a bitch. And then so Zach and Jake.
Whoa, hang on. Wait.
They showed her.
Say.
He also told. You're gonna talk about 5.5.
You don't have to.
Everybody knows, yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Actually, it's like 5.7. It like grew 0.2.
Okay.
Wow.
So then they showed her, and then she cried. Then I felt really bad. Then I sent her an apology letter. I made one for Coach Hafner and our wrestling coach.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So I mean, it turned out to be okay. Yeah, I'm glad you told that story though. I was hoping that would come out.
We're gonna
So,
bring it up anyways.
My question to you: do you think you're a controversial person?
Yeah, just like last
You
year.
probably know you're controversial.
Yeah, like last year whenever like the gay stuff happened, I'm like, yeah, being gay is not right because in the Bible I had like 100 people text me. They're like, oh, I still love my aunt and all that. I'm like, well, of course you do because they're your family. Like
Okay.
people trying to tell me like you still can't love your family because you're gay. I'm like that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that is wrong.
That stuff's hard, man. That's
That's
hard.
very touchy subject.
Yeah. That and like.
I could go either way.
Yeah. And that went through our school actually this year with transgenders. That was a big thing because there was
abortions lately. Everyone's arguing
that stuff. Yeah, for sure. So for you, would you rather people take you seriously or not seriously? Like, how would you like if someone randomly came up to you like, "Yo, what's up?" Would you be like, "Disclaimer: don't take me seriously"?
I would probably say don't take me seriously because like I joke a lot. Like, I say a lot of funny stuff like I don't mean. Like there's some people that like I talk to and like they'll be talking, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'll just like randomly say sex, and then she's like, "What the fuck do you mean?" I'm like, "I just randomly said that for no fucking reason. I make no sense."
Did I do that too? I can relate to that.
Yeah. I'll say random shit that make no sense. She's like, "Why do you say that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just say stuff."
Mine's more like a scream. Like sometimes I just let out like a warrior cry. Like ah!
Yeah.
They're like moaning.
Or no, junior high Luke would always say "oogie in my pants." He would constantly
"oogie
say
in my pants."
Yeah,
never heard of that.
That's kind of dope though. I kind of like that.
That's all the time.
Okay. All right, that's pretty good. So, do you think more people hate you or like you?
Oh, God.
Because I know back in like junior high, I fucking hated you.
Yeah,
I despised of you. But now, like, I'll give it to you. Like, I like you now. Like, we sat at the same table. We've been hanging out sometimes. We play basketball sometimes. Like, I like you now. And I think before I just never gave you the chance. So, like, do you think people hate you and just don't like care to try and like get to know you or something? Because once you get to know you, you're like, it's totally dope. Like, you're a dope person.
I mean, I don't mean to be overconfident, but I feel like most people like me, or they just don't care. Like, I don't think there's a lot of people that straight up hate me.
Well,
Right.
I mean, like, when I just first came into high school, I mean, I knew who you were. I didn't really hate you or not like you.
Did you not hear the best things about him? Because
I just thought he was like, everyone always said these weird things about us.
Yeah,
I'm like,
because
oh,
when I've asked some
weird.
people recently, because I knew we were doing this podcast, I was like,
Yeah.
yo, so like, do you know Evan Evans? And like, oh, isn't that one kid that does this stuff?
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
like,
hear when people
I
talk
mean,
about him, though. And now I'm like,
Yeah.
he's...
Yeah, so like
what
once
you
you get
think.
to know him, it's like, oh yeah, he's pretty dope. So I kind of want to go over like in this town, what's it like? Like describe the people in this town. Because in my opinion, dude, this town's hard. Like this town,
I mean,
not like ooh gangster, but like it's hard to be in.
I mean, like, you are right that this town's kind of like racist, and that it's kind of like a normal for us to say stuff like all the time. Like,
Oh yeah,
like
oh yeah.
it's like for no reason. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I think it's fine and normal because like we live here.
That's what
and,
you
like,
grew up knowing.
yeah, and like that's how things happen. But like, I mean, there are a lot of really nice people.
Yeah.
And there's a lot
Yeah.
of selfish people, and there's a lot of country boys, dude.
How about the high school?
The high school?
High school's rough if you're not in certain groups. Because like the
Yeah.
group that we kind of came from, we kind of got left that
Yeah,
group.
like,
we didn't get booted. We left you guys.
Yeah.
That's right. We left you guys.
yeah, and or like people just won't include you and stuff. Like,
Yeah, like if you're not like, let's say like a football player,
Mhm.
like you kind of get dished out of this one group and you're just kind of out there. And I left that intentionally
yeah.
because there was the incident where I had, like, you know, gotten punched in the lunchroom,
Yeah.
and you and Albert, which I still hang out with, are like the only ones that stood up and did something, and so that whole group that is just here. And I know this is everywhere, but here there's a lot of fake people. And that brings me to the next thing I want to talk about is like, people. What's your view on high school drama?
High school drama.
High school drama. Is it high school drama or is it real life? In your opinion?
I mean, really, it's not real life because a lot of that stuff people argue about is never going to happen in real life, and a lot of that stuff doesn't matter.
I think a
Okay.
lot of people just try to act hard in this town.
Okay, and I can
Yeah.
see that in a sense, but I'm gonna have to disagree just a little, and here's why. Because people say, "Oh, it's high school drama." I can understand some of it is, but if you think about it, it still affects you mentally.
Uh-huh.
It can affect you physically. How is it not real life? Because if you look at it, if you have drama at work, which you never should, but if you do, you don't say, "Oh, it's work drama." It's not real life.
Yeah.
It's still real life. It still affects you mentally. You
It's
see what
like-
I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Like,
I think
I can understand like the high school drama. Oh, get over it. You'll
If
be
it's
gone in a
like-
few years. I understand that.
your girlfriend cheating on you with your best friend, like that. But if it's just some small stuff, I don't think it's really like a
Yeah.
big drama.
Yeah, but if it's something that's like affecting you mentally,
Yeah, like
dude, it just drives me. Like, this is one of my things. Like, if you say, "Oh, it's high school drama," and it's like really affecting me, like, bro, no, like it's affecting me outside of school.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just one of the things that, you know, definitely bothers me. So you said it doesn't bother you that people hate you, or it does?
I mean, like, I want people to like me, but
Right.
but if they hate me, like, I might try a little bit to say, hey, like, what do I do wrong? Like,
Yeah, and I think that's people don't give you a chance to do
I
that.
feel like he just doesn't like. He's like he'll try a little bit to get you to like him, but if it's gonna like take that much effort, he's like it's not really worth it for him.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
there also are a lot like you guys were talking about earlier. Like somebody said, "Oh, is Evan like that one kid that did this?" I'm like, I don't know what that is or what those people talk about. Like I don't know what you guys were referring to. Like I don't know why people. What the hell did you?
That thing just lit off. It was like this.
Well, sponsor Canadian water.
I'm gonna
Canadian.
take this off. It's
Canadian water is better than American water.
Yeah.
Fact, verifiable fact.
verified.
I want to talk about my experience with you for a little bit. So, like I said, like I used to not like you, and then I started like hanging out with you, giving you a chance, kind of partially because I noticed like, yo, you've had my back, and you've been there. You've always been nice to me. You've never dissed me or anything. You've never thrown me out, and so I was just like, why am I trying to be like everyone else and trying to like, oh, it's Evan, blah 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 blah. So I give you a shot, and like you're one of my favorite people to be around now. Like when we go and play basketball and stuff like that. So like, I guess my thing is give this kid a chance. In my opinion,
I feel like
give
a lot of
anyone that just for like that's
I
for
feel like
anybody.
if you're
Just
in
give them
the
a chance.
football group, or like if you're in that football group or just like the popular group, I feel like you don't give most people that are
Oh,
not
that
in that group
100%,
a chance.
100% for
And
our
you
school.
just judge them off what other people say, or it's because like you're cooler than them. So it's
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And so I want to talk about this for a second. I guess this is probably something a lot of people want to know.
Okay.
Your memes, your meme account. Do you think they go too far sometimes? When you post them, what's your mindset when you post them? Do you say, "Oh,
Or
this
you
is
just
funny?
like, yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Or you just
I
like,
laughed when you
this is
post.
gonna get some
My
views.
mindset is like, okay, this is pretty funny, and I know some edgy people that might like this, so like, I think people are gonna like this, dude. I'll say probably 20 or 30% of the time is something that like I really, really like and just want to post it.
Uh-huh.
And then the other time it's like, hey, I think people will like this too. But like, whenever I post them as memes, I had like the N word on it, then person got on there and he's like, bro, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like, I didn't mean anything by it, I'm sorry. So then that's why I made this private account, and which I haven't posted on there in a while.
So do you ever flip that and think, oh, people might not like this? Or do you ever just say, oh, people might like this, you know? Or do you just kind of...
I'll say people might not like this because like the saying, or
Yeah.
like the N-word, so that's why I made the
So like the
I
more
like
edgy stuff.
that they made a private account though, because like if you're adding it and then you're like
Like you're
if you're
asking
adding
for
it and then you're like gonna like, get mad at him and argue with him, like why did you add it in the first
Yeah.
place?
Like it's on you, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're asking to see it.
Yeah,
At that
and I
point.
feel like there's but do you ever get like, oh, like has anything ever like that's fucked up? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, has he ever realized, like, oh, that's
Yeah,
fucked
like,
up? Or
oh,
has
that's-
someone told him, like, yo, that's fucked up?
Yeah.
No, like have you realized?
Have you come to, like, or like, have you ever deleted one that you're like, oh, this is fucking, no?
I'll say there's one that was like the KKK and had like the N-word on. I'm like,
Okay.
this probably should not be on my normal
So
story.
you can take it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And the first one that I ever got reported for, it was Wreck-It Ralph's dick and it was Fix It Felix's penis inside of
Where do you
his.
find this stuff?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know.
Like,
Like,
the internet's crazy.
yeah, like I
You get stuff talking about Kofi, I know that.
actually I haven't gotten.
No,
like,
I'm pretty
Kofi
sure
in a long
he-
time.
he-
You
finds
used to,
all
like,
this.
you've
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
stuff.
like I like follow these very, very small Instagram accounts that have like 1,000 followers.
Because I
and
know
stuff.
now you're trying to turn this into, like, an actual thing. Like,
Yeah.
you want a lot of, like, people to be seeing these.
Yeah, like,
Which is cool. Like, I'd like that. Like, it's not my thing. I'm not going to post memes. I'm not big on memes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you, though. You're the only person that'll actually, like, look through some of the memes.
Yeah,
like,
like-
I hate memes.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah,
funny.
I don't get why people always like overreact to that.
They're just not
They're
funny.
honestly not that.
Yeah, people say that I just repost stuff like these other big accounts post, but like a lot of times I will post that stuff before they even post it. Like,
Yeah. And I know that's been a thing that has been
yeah,
on your story.
but like usually like people think that because like I have stuff sit in my camera roll for like days,
yeah.
so I'm just too lazy to post it.
How many
Yeah.
photos do you have in your camera roll?
Okay. Well, I've only had my iPhone for like 2 weeks, and there's probably like 600 in there.
But post on Snapchat, dude, he'll throw like 50 at a
50
time.
at a
on
time,
them.
yeah.
So while we're on the subject of Snapchat, this YOLO app.
Huh?
Let's talk about that. Do you like this YOLO app?
Honestly, I feel like it's too overused now. Like it's like
Yeah.
at first it's kind of cool, but then,
You don't like it?
Well,
dude,
John or Cameron.
I used it once
Yeah.
and I told myself that I didn't get any negative stuff, but man,
Yeah, I used
I
it.
don't like this whole thing.
I mean, there's been
But
stuff like this. For
You have had an experience, and I want to bring this up. I'll pull up a picture right now, actually.
Ooh.
So your ex, right?
Uh-huh.
She does this YOLO app, and I don't want to throw any hate to her because I'm cool with her. I don't have any issues with her. But she had people on there saying, for example, Evan never loved you. I was seeing him the whole time. That wasn't you.
No.
Do you know
Do
who
you have
that
any
is?
idea who that was?
No.
Do you think they're just trolls, or do you think they're trying to?
Honestly, I think they're trying to start shit. Like maybe like they.
Do you think they, like-
want me, but like they like I won't.
Do you
talk
think it's
to
a
them. I
boy
don't know.
trying to get with her,
I don't know. I mean,
I think it's just a troll.
or just
Honestly,
some
yeah.
random person? Just trying to-
I honestly have no idea like who these people are. Like,
yeah.
and then like I just don't know why they do it, and like because like text me and text me, and then they're like, "Hey Evan, did you fucking cheat on like?" I'm like, "No."
Right.
I'm like,
And I know
"No."
that's not you. Like you would
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. I was like, "No, you guys know me." And,
Mhm.
yeah. And then they believe me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the YOLO thing, but I do like anytime I see on your story, I see anything with the YOLO app or like screenshots of Snapchats, bro. I'm tapping through the memes. Like sometimes I look through the memes, but as soon as I see like a Snapchat, like you see a
YOLO,
little
I just
bubble,
tap through
I
it.
just like I light speed and I get to it and I'm just like locked in because like I'm not gonna lie, like drama's kind of fun to me.
Yeah.
You guys
Honestly,
probably know
yeah.
like drama's kind of fun, but everyone likes a little drama. But like with me, I like drama just a little bit. Not like I don't know. I do like drama just a little bit.
I want to like So you and your ex, I know when you guys like broke up, are you still like having like fighting? Are you guys still fighting about like?
Yeah, you guys settled?
Actually, she just texted me fighting like 30 minutes ago because she's trying to.
Oh, you guys were fighting?
Yeah, well,
About what?
She started texting me because
What was it
like,
about?
the post on my story about how somebody said like I was cute or like how I'm talking. Well, actually, I'm not talking to people, but like I had the people that I'm friends with, so I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, like I wouldn't mind talking to them.
Oh,
And
I
then-
saw. Yeah, I saw that.
And then she started texting me about that. Now she's trying to like get back to me a little bit, and I'm like,
So you think she's kind of jealous?
yeah.
And again,
She
I'm
is a
totally
lot.
like I'm friends with her, dude. I'm friends with both you guys.
Yeah.
And okay, that's interesting. So you guys still communicate sometimes? Because I know, dude, y'all be blocking each other sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I'll see like, oh, they blocked me, and then I see another post the next day. I'm like, I thought you were blocked.
Yeah.
So how long do you get blocked for? Is it like 5 minutes?
A day.
And then it's just like,
Hey,
hey,
Yeah.
cool off.
Yeah, like I not talked to her for like a week, and like I stopped having a streak with her, and then she saw my story, and then she started texting me and all that.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I think those are some of the main things that people wanted to know was the X situation, some of the stuff that goes on with like who you are and your memes and stuff like that.
What
So-
is your output on that? Like, so do you like want to talk to her more, or what is your?
I mean, actually, like a couple weeks ago, like we had just like drove around and just talked and went to go eat, and then she had to go work, so I drove off work. But like for the past couple months, like we've been all like off and on talking and everything. Yes, like she was talking to this guy from work.
Okay.
But like she would kind of like use it against me, being like, hey, you're wanting to get back with me now, but like you broke up with me. I'm like,
So you ever get jealous of her?
I mean, I kind of did it first with like the job guy, so I was like
Yeah.
talk to her.
Yeah. Was it fresh at that time? Like, had y'all just stopped or?
I think like we really broke up like early February.
How long were y'all together?
We talked for like a year, and we didn't hold hands, we didn't hang out or anything.
No.
And then starting in September of last year, we finally like hung out and did stuff.
Wow.
So we did for September, October, November, December,
Yeah,
January.
y'all have been friends for a long time, right?
No, like it was that summer of junior year where I
Oh,
was
you
like,
guys just started talking? You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
weren't friends before that?
yeah, we just ran like
Okay.
past each other.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I always thought you guys were just friends, but I guess I didn't start really like hanging out with you, I guess, until like then. So
No, we pretty much started talking right after her and we broke up. Like,
yeah. And see, I remember sitting at our old lunch table where we first sat during the year, and there was that drama. She like was getting mad about your friends or whatever. I remember being
yeah.
involved with that, but other than that, I never really focused on you guys. But I wish I did, because some of this stuff's interesting. But y'all had a good relationship when it was going on, right? Like it was normal.
no.
Like fighting happens, but like,
Yeah.
or was it just kind of toxic the whole time?
Yeah, because she would like break up with me like every week.
Ooh, there's some tea.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Actually, that's water.
I turned it into tea when I gargled it.
Mm.
Well, do you have any other things you want to touch up on with that? Or do you just... should we go to some fun questions and maybe come back to it?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, you
well,
guys make so depressing.
well, do you have any questions to us? We're like interviewing you, like, tell us everything, tell us now.
Okay, so
Is there anything you want to say
Yeah.
about yourself before we go to like some fun questions?
No, but like I have a question. Like,
Yeah.
how long did like you actually try to work on this, on these questions?
So like towards you,
Yeah.
I started, because I knew, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, I knew I wanted to do it on you. And
For that.
let me rephrase that, because
Whoa, we
that's
wanna
going to
do
get
a-
clipped out. I want to do it on you, Evan. I want to do it.
Okay, we've been wanting to do a podcast for
We've wanted to do a podcast for a while.
2 months. Maybe.
Yeah, but we just started like putting the pieces together and stuff because we were trying to do like the whole equipment thing, but it's just expensive. So I've started like paying attention to your stuff probably like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also kind of known stuff about you because we started hanging out recently and stuff. So I did my studies though.
Yeah.
I definitely did my studies, and last night especially, like I sat down and I just kind of went through all your stuff, and I sat down and just tried to remember like old things that happened, and just tried to really get in the Evans mindset, you know.
Just like, what exactly was your point in doing this? Like what are you wanting to
So
do?
why
Why
are
clear
we
your
on
name,
here?
honestly?
Partially because we want people to understand, not just for you, but like just give people a chance, but also because we know you specifically, you're not what people think or say you are. And I hate when people like go and attack you on social media, especially on that YOLO thing. People do that all the time. They're always saying stupid shit on there. I'm like, bro,
Because like you're hidden.
either swipe up and tell him, or no, not even that. Go find him and tell him. For one, that stop doing, dude. Cyberbully alert. Like, just stop that. Because I don't ever do. Anytime that I do the YOLO thing, I leave my YouTube link. That's it. And it's you never find it on anyone's story because I don't do it. I don't mess with it. I put it on my story once. I got answers, and that's it. But for you, there's people that'll just say terrible things.
Paragraphs of terrible.
Yeah, like they go hard. Yeah, for sure. And that's I don't like it.
You're going to college.
Mm-hmm. Go to Lakeland.
Then what are you studying?
I'm gonna be a teacher, like a math teacher or a history teacher. I'm gonna be a football coach, like Coach Hafner.
Oh, sick.
And then I'm gonna be getting my coaching license either tomorrow or by this week, so I can help coach with him this summer. And he told me to email him whenever I get it.
Wait, so will you coach next year for like
This
our
year.
school? Or yeah. Like this upcoming year, you can be like sideline coaching.
Yeah, I very hope so. I mean, he told me to email.
Really? What kind of stuff do you have to do to get that license?
You just have.
I didn't even know you had a
I didn't know
license.
you had to do that. I thought you
Well, you have to have a license unless you're a teacher and you work at that school.
Oh, yeah.
So once you are a teacher working at a school,
So
you
like,
don't have to have a
Luke
license.
Spencer's dad, he used to have a license or something like that. You know.
Well, no, he just did stats. So
Yeah.
I don't think he.
Oh, I
So
didn't
if you
make
want to be
sense.
like defensive lineman coach,
Yeah.
Okay.
But so what you do is that you go to the IHSA website. It's like an ASAP test. It's like you have to pay $110.
Just okay.
And then you have to study these books and questions, and there's
Wow.
75 questions.
Well, it's hard
And
for
then-
like safety.
Is it like how to treat kids or something, or like
Um,
what happens if a student goes down on the field type thing?
I mean, I'm definitely sure some stuff like that, and like you have to be
Yeah.
certified in CPR and first aid, which I'm already certified in CPR, so that's fine.
Oh really?
Yeah,
How do you do that?
I've been like 3 times. Well, that police academy class, and I work for the Park District. So
Oh okay.
Yeah.
I was a busboy, so I'm certified in wiping tables.
Yeah, same.
That's what I'm talking about. So future plans, if we were talking about that would be kind of what you would. What's your idea for like a home, country or city?
Oh, I mean, honestly, like I like where the Effingham is. Like it's like sort of like a busy town, but it's
Okay.
not country.
Yeah.
and it's
Oh
not
yeah,
city.
I
I see.
So like if there's like a happy medium in that, that's probably what I
Okay,
would
so not chaos, but stuff to do.
because honestly, I really don't like the country.
Would you stay in Effingham or would you find a different town?
Oh man, I'm not even gonna lie. Like a lot of people don't like this place, but
Oh,
like
I despise it.
But-
I'll be honest, I
Yeah.
despise it.
I'm like kind of content where I am. But like I would not mind moving because I went to Wisconsin on vacation with Nate, and that I really liked Wisconsin. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now you and him are related, yeah?
hmm
Because I know him and I used to beef too.
Yeah, you guys are like best friends right now.
I mean, I'm cool with him now. Like we've
Really?
talked before. Yeah. I just not like he swipes up sometimes on my life lessons that I do. He'll be like, "Yo, this is like
Good.
this is some real stuff." Nate,
Nate.
Shaq Daddy, the big man, QB1 next year. Is he doing QB?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, because I know he did like wide receivers on this year.
Yeah, he did like
Okay.
everything.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's a good football player, but yeah, I used to get into it with him. He used to take little digs at wrestling, and then
Oh, really?
I take digs at him with his football and stuff. And yeah, we used to not like each other, but now I'll swipe up on some of his stuff, and we just casually talk sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're cool with each other now.
He actually did
But-
wrestling whenever he was in 8th
I know
grade.
him and Logan Brown, and I remember because one of the wrestling matches, I had to verse Logan Brown.
Oh, really?
I'm the reason he quit because I beat him.
That's funny.
I tech followed him.
Yeah.
Yep. And he hated practice because he always got chicken winged double.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Double chicken.
Yeah, they didn't like wrestling.
I only did it for like 2 weeks, and then I didn't show up anymore.
Was that 7th grade?
That was 8th grade.
8th grade? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would have been me and Andrew and Kendall, I think. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
So wrestling, is that your favorite sport or football? To do.
Okay, wrestling is my favorite sport to do, and it used to be football, and then senior year happened, and
What exactly switched it?
for football, like how I did play it all and work my ass off a lot.
Well, I'll say the football,
yeah,
you gotta have a name.
yeah,
It's name based,
yeah. Like
I would say, for the most part.
Yeah, like Coach Adams like put my name to Coach Hafner, and like how like we had games, and like he would give us ratings, and I like the highest rating out of everybody. And then obviously Haven would like berate me. He's like, well, you played like 20 less snaps than I did, but I'm like, Coach Adams still said that I obviously did better than all you guys did. He like I just never really got a chance.
So do you think you should have been starting or play at least?
At least definitely play more because I was a senior and like Styles Crow and all them got to play more.
Yeah.
Whenever he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that really upset me. And at like our last game, like everybody was like hugging each other, like Reese, Jason, Matthew, all them were hugging each other.
Yeah.
Like I was like left out because like I didn't play. So like I was there.
Well,
by
that's a
myself.
common thing that happens to you is people just kind of
like
you're over there.
like,
And I don't know.
Yeah, like pretty much I was just crying like by myself and like I'd go to people and like comfort them, but like really not many people came to me except Nate. Nate was like the only one that came up to me really. So.
Yeah, well, y'all are.
I'm personally not a fan of the most of football guys.
Oh, I'm not a fan of many of them. Yeah,
no,
and a lot of them, dude, they're morons now. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna comment any more on that. But y'all know who you are, and you're morons, and I don't. So much tea just came out.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think they think they're a lot better than they.
Well, I know with last year's team, they thought they were big shots, man.
Yeah.
And then they got those, D55 scholarships going to community colleges and shit. Like, y'all thought D1 was going to be in the picture, and it didn't happen.
Actually, for Terrence it was, but he just didn't have money.
Right, well, yeah, but I'm talking the ones that didn't actually have the talent and thought they did, yeah. Yeah, because, Terrence is our teammate, that means we're good. No, Terrence makes you look good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so wrestling. What did you like about wrestling? We're close.
Yeah.
Too close.
Yeah, like
You got your wrestling shirt on.
and actually
You got a wrestling shirt on?
Yeah, like it's like
basketball shirt on.
Junior year last year I like started out like 8-0, 9-0. And
Yeah.
Then we had like regionals and I lost to that guy from Mount Zion, and this year I lost to him again. And then we had sectionals and like obviously me, I did not do good, and that Blaine guy from Olney, like me and him were like the top 2 seeds, and me and him both lost, didn't even place. Like
Right.
that was like really upsetting to me because I lost somebody that I'd beaten that like I knew I could beat, even though he's a fucking monster. And he's way bigger than I am.
Yeah.
And the guy from Matt Toon, like he beat me, and like he's just strong as fuck.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Like I was really upset with like myself and like Carbondale whenever I was like overweight. Like I really had no idea how that happened.
Yeah.
Like
I saw like that was getting to him. Like he didn't like that at all.
That was crazy.
yeah, like so like to me it feels like my senior sports were like ruined, and like like I look forward to them so much.
So are you happy that you graduated? Because we just recently graduated. I know the one thing I'll miss probably from high school, the one and only thing, is probably the sports.
Yeah.
For you, are you happy to graduate, and is it sports that is gonna...
I'm just happy to be from school and having to worry about studying and all that stuff. But, like what I'm gonna miss is like seeing people, because like that's like how I'm happy is being around people, and like
dude, that's how I
sports is what I'm
am.
gonna
I
miss.
shut down when I'm not around people. Like this is like lit.
Yeah.
But as soon as I'm not with people, dude, I go to a dark place. It's not good. I'm such a people person. It's a toxic trait, 100%. But yeah, sports for me is definitely the thing. But I do pretty good at making these guys hang out with me. I beat them if they don't.
Hey, let's go and play basketball. But I'm gonna show up like 15 minutes late.
Oh yeah, 100%. Was there anything else? Do you guys have any more questions?
I can't really think of anything right now. Besides my fucking teeth hurt.
Well, you said that you wanted to get an apartment with somebody.
Oh, did you?
Well, yeah, because like I'm going to Lakeland, and if like you get it by yourself, it's like $400. They're like 300 something. I'm like, yeah, I can't afford that. So yeah, I'm trying to get people to have a roommate with me. So I really don't want to live with my mom because she tried to kick me out like twice. I don't want to live with her.
Yeah, Lakeland's closed.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
That's up to you if you want.
Yeah, I don't think
there's a whole
touch on
story
that,
with that. Yeah.
Let's just say that if like you have a doorknob, like she like made that doorknob go all the way through my wall, and it's still there.
Wow. that's pretty good. And we've talked about that before. I've definitely told you some things on how to handle that. But that's something. Because I know we're going out to LA and we're gonna get an apartment there and split rent. But out there it's $4,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, also the pay is higher out there. I mean, and we'll be here for a while saving up. But splitting rent in an apartment, I would have to. If I lived alone in an apartment, I feel so lonely.
Yeah, I couldn't live.
That'd be terrible.
Myself.
It'd be terrible.
I'll just get my German Shepherd dog, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, you're a big dog person.
I love dogs.
I noticed that.
I know.
No.
You're a really big dog person. Is it like? Do you feel like that's like the cat people, the old lady with all her cats because she has nobody else? Is that you?
I mean, he sounds like an old lady.
Well, I don't know, but like my dog Jesse, like the one that died, like
I got sad for you
I
on
like
that
for
one.
real felt that he was like my best friend, and like
Yeah.
it was weird how
I
like,
got
attached,
sad
like,
when that happened.
Like I had never been attached to anything or anybody before.
Yeah.
And then like we got this other dog named Jackson, German Shepherd.
Uh-huh.
My crazy bitch mom got rid of him because she's insane. And then
Yeah.
now we got this dog from the Humane Society. And, like he's a boxer lab mix. He's like really sweet, but really, really stupid. He's very stupid.
My dog looks like a loaf of bread and he's stupid. Yeah, I feel that. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Did I ever tell you what I was gonna do when your dog passed, Jesse?
What?
I think I might have asked you for like pictures and stuff. I was gonna edit like a tribute.
That'd be cool.
I don't know if I had ever actually asked you, but I knew in my heart I wanted to do that.
Yeah, like
but I don't think I ever like committed to it.
like the one thing that like dogs or like a pet can have that like you're probably never gonna really find is unconditional love.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. 100%. This is nice in a world like this because everyone's just douches.
Cause like you don't.
Everyone's mean, man.
Like you can't like say something bad to them and they won't get like offended. So
Yeah.
it's like-
What do you think the world's gonna be like? This is a question for both you guys.
When?
In like 20 years,
Dang,
because
man.
things change fast. I'm hearing like
It's gonna
robots
be
are gonna be around, but
hella different.
maybe moral wise.
Yeah.
Do you think people are gonna be assholes, or do you think we'll clean our act up?
Oh, so you mean like socially? People?
Yeah, let's start with that. Let's
socially.
start with
I think I'll change
Well-
a little bit for the worse, just a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah. I mean, if people keep trying to go towards like world peace, is like what I'm hearing. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't think you can stop terrorism. But,
Oh, there's never gonna be world peace.
but
That's the harsh reality of it.
But if people keep on going to that, and like how like this whole accepting of gay and trans and all that stuff, like if that stuff happens, like I feel like people might be more close to each other, 'cause, like they'll be more accepting. Obviously, I'm not gonna be with those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think people will be softer?
Oh yeah. People are soft as fuck.
People are so soft, 100%. You
Terrible,
can't say your hair looks bad today, or they go ah. You know, I mean, people are definitely soft. I think people are gonna get softer, and then it's just, I think people's morals are just gonna go because if you look at just in our community, the number of kids like younger than us, we're talking like grade school, like these kids are druggies.
Really?
Like they're doing terrible things, and 20 years, they're gonna be the adults, becoming an adult, being in charge. So do you like? I just feel like that's gonna have a really bad negative effect on what goes on.
I mean, like there are like a lot of like older people and people that like look into ethics and all that, and like they're saying like our generation is like something that's like either gonna help us move up in the world or like go down. Like they said that our generation is like important because like the baby boomers like their population was big.
Yeah.
And now like since they're I guess dying off or like
Right.
getting older,
Yeah.
like our population is gonna be lower, and so it's like gonna be up to us is what
No,
I've
I
heard.
for sure get what your guys are meaning by that, like the drugs whole thing, because
Yeah.
like that's already a huge problem. But if it's like if they're gonna raise their children like that, it's just scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mommy and daddy raised me great. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dang. Yeah, that's interesting. This is a good first podcast.
Yeah, anything
Really?
else you want to
It's
say?
solid. Is there anything you want people to know, or to leave? Do you want to leave this off with something for people to know?
If you had one last.
Because I think honestly, you're gonna give me views.
Follow
I
my
think-
meme account at
Oh yeah.
77S.
Yeah.
Sorry about my list. I have like braces and I can't talk
Yeah,
very
this
well.
kid's struggling.
Yeah.
But yeah, plug yourself, bro. Go ahead. You're the first guy on here, so.
Plug myself. Okay, no, I'm kidding.
No, whatever your social medias, we can put them on the screen too if you want.
That'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
So his
yeah.
social medias will be on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's the same for both of them. So
Okay. Yeah.
I make it pretty easy.
So is
77.
there a message that you want to leave? Like just like give them a chance, maybe.
yeah, totally.
Just-
Like honestly, like the soft saying of "don't judge a book by its cover."
yeah.
Like,
I mean that applies.
yeah, I mean, like you have to know the people. Like, there's some friends that I have. Like right now, I'm like, man, I would never be friends with those people. Like, I would never know those people.
Oh, 100%.
Like me and Tyler probably have had the most bipolar friendship that I've ever had with anybody.
Yeah. It's been uphill lately though.
Yeah.
For like this whole year, really.
And like talking about our like friend group going away, like I think what made that happen, like this is kind of what I think is like how they started doing the weed, drugs,
Yeah.
partying. Like
Yeah.
I know two of them or one of them that we wrestled with and was very close with, kind of started doing that stuff with them, and then another one.
Yeah.
That's a very smart kid.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're just.
I kind of feel like he might be going down a bad path because like he
They
actually does
all are.
a lot.
That
Like
group is just throwing their talent
like
away.
drugs and all that stuff kind of does.
Stay away from drugs.
Split
Be
people
drug free.
apart. Yeah.
100%.
Because if you do drugs, you'll get shot by your wife, and then.
Okay. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Do you care when people like say like mention stuff about anything that like?
No, I joke about it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You're edgy,
Yeah.
but that's cool. That might
like-
be why we're getting along now because I'm edgy too.
There's like nothing that anybody can say that will make me upset besides talking bad about Jesse, my dog, or saying that they don't like my meme account.
I don't like your meme account.
Those are only
No, I love
two
it.
bad things.
I live for your meme account.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What about you? Is there anything? Any other questions before we close out this first beautiful podcast?
That's it. I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in on this first podcast. It was fun, and thank you, John, for being our camera guy, making sure everything's going good. Thank you, Evan, for doing this. It's super fun. We might have to bring you back sometimes if more drama goes down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
cute.
that?
All right. Well, thank you guys again for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right. Sick. That's a wrap. That's a burrito wrap.